Great question.
Thanks for the question. Is there light on the horizon? Look, there is. Obviously, ARM has been formed since December or January, and which is, I suppose, the customer base getting together and looking at advocating. In terms of producers, we had a meeting today, the Raw Milk Producers Association of Australia. So we're getting together about looking at two different aspects. I believe we're still in that forming stage, but two different aspects. One, looking at what our recommendations would be towards the regulators and the legislators in terms of regulations, so what parameters they can put in place to allow safe raw milk production and therefore consumption for you guys. And the other side of it is looking at structuring our own sort of certification side of things, that should the first tier pass, that some sort of gold, silver, bronze, or some sort of accreditation for farmers who produce, so that the consumers know that if they're producing a product certified by the Producers Association, they can be assured of the way it's produced, what sort of farming method they might use, what sort of volumes they do. I mean, those things are definitely not defined as of such, but that's what we're looking at putting towards very shortly. We're hoping, I think, within the next 6 months. In terms of on the horizon, in my discussions with Dairy Food Safety and some various parliamentary people, the discussions have been, from the regulator's point of view, they can regulate anything as long as there's a legislative change. So should Jane Garrett and the Minister, the Labor government, look at this in this term, look at changing the legislation and allowing raw milk to be consumed, then that's positive. But that's also the challenge, to get enough of us here to really stand up in arms and try and get the government to change their laws. So we've got two options at the moment. We can go back to the way it was, and we're all selling it under the table, in essence, as bath milk, where it's unregulated and you really don't know. Only through our personal relationship with me and my customers do you know how well and how healthy my cows are. But then, in essence, that allows for cowboys in the industry to come in and potentially wreck the whole industry. Or there's the regulation side of the thing. And look, the regulations for raw milk cheese has been introduced, so we're not, as a raw milk producers, we're not asking to add too much more to that. I think a lot of the framework's already there. It's just a matter of a political will to change. So, is there light at the end of that tunnel?
Well, I think I'd like to hear your